Hi everyone, welcome. Happy Canada Day to me, to you, and to all other Canadians out there. Welcome. This is 3 hours of class with me, and the first 2 hours are a special where we are going to be reading and learning about Canada, Canada Day, what it means, how we celebrate it, and all that good stuff. Okay? Hamid, how are you?
I am okay. Happy Canadian Days, Hina.
Thank you so much. Tonight there's going to be lots of fireworks, so I'm excited about the fireworks.
And
you know what
Hina,
fireworks?
I have a mini request.
Yes.
I have one YouTube link. Can you start with this link for this class?
Sure. What's it about?
It is about Canadian national anthem.
Okay. All right. Sure. I can start with that link. Not a problem. All right. So
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So guys, this class is fully reserved. That's wonderful. But if you did make a reservation, then you have to join now, okay? Otherwise, you lose your spot. It'll open up for everybody else, all right? All those who are watching, waiting to get in, you guys will be able to get in then. Okay, let's see. Hello, Akif.
Hello. How are you?
How are you? I am fine. How are you, Akif?
Fine, thanks.
Akif, I wanted to ask, what's the reason that you want to improve your English?
Repeat again question.
Why are you working on your English? Why do you want to get better at it? Are you doing it for work because you want to? Are you traveling? Yeah.
Yes, I need for association professor.
Oh, associate professor
Yes.
position. Oh, okay. Are you on my Facebook, Akif?
Yes.
You are?
Okay.
I am just going to link you my Facebook. So Akif, go to Google Chat. Are you in Google Chat?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right. I'm going to link you my Facebook so you can add me. There you go. Okay. All right, Akif, so go ahead and add me. All right?
Okay.
Perfect. Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Minnie.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I am fine. How are you?
I am great too. Are you excited for your July 4th holiday?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to be in the middle of the week, right?
Yeah, middle of the week, but I am taking Friday off also. It's like a long weekend for me.
Oh, it's like 4 days. 4
yeah,
days
4
off.
days. Yeah.
Wow, that's going to be fun. Today is a holiday here, so it was a long weekend. So it was a long weekend for us. I did nothing. This was me all weekend. That's it. This
Sometimes
relax.
we need this also.
Yeah,
Just
that's
lie
true.
down, do nothing.
We call this downtime. Downtime. So for those of you who don't know, downtime is like relaxing time. You don't do anything, all right? So it's like at the end of the day, I need my downtime, okay? I need to not look at any people. I need to not watch TV, not do any work. It's downtime, all right? So this weekend was downtime for me. Alrighty. So yours is going to be in a couple of days. Minute?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
I'm really excited.
Are you going to be teaching us about July 4th?
I am not American, but I know something.
You're like, I know a little something. I know a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know.
I'm interested in the holiday. That's the important part for me.
I just know I don't need to go to work. That's all I know.
And then some sale also.
Yes, that's true. All right. So So as you guys know, as everybody's joining class slowly and slowly, this class and the next one is going to be a 2-hour special, and we are going to be reading a document that I have attached with the class description. We're going to read about Canada Day, what it is, how it's celebrated, you know, a little bit about Canadian history. And we're going to be learning lots of new vocabulary, lots of new idioms and expressions. So you guys don't want to miss this class, all right? It's going to be like English and History 101 in the same class, all right? So let's see, we have more people who are joining. We have Mohammed. Hi, Mohammed.
Hi. Hi, Hannah. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine too.
Where are you from?
I'm from my first class.
I'm sorry, your voice cut out. I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I'm from Egypt.
You're from Egypt. Okay.
Yes.
And this is your first class? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh,
This is my
welcome.
first-
Welcome. It's so nice
Thanks
to
a
have
lot.
you.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's always nice to see new people, and I'm always happy when there are new people in my class. Here, I'm going to do a little Happy Canada dance for you.
Nice to meet you too.
Awesome.
Happy birthday for Canada.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. We also have Juan. Hi, Juan. Juan always has connection issues. So let's see. We'll wait for Juan. And Amparo. Hi, Amparo.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I am great. Amparo, do you know anything about Canada Day?
No, but I am going to learn with you now.
That's the attitude. That's what I want to hear. This is why I'm always excited to see you, Amparo.
Thank you
Because
so
you
much.
know the right answers. Wonderful. And we also have La Berber and David and a whole bunch of people. Larissa. Hi, Larissa. So a lot of people who are going to be watching this class as well, even though they're not going to be in the Hangout. And that's always great. You guys are more than welcome to join. You do need to have tickets to join class. And how do you get tickets? I will link you the website. So if you guys don't have tickets, you can buy tickets, and you can buy them from here. Okay? Let's see. Oh, Juan has his, look at that, Juan has his camera on. Everybody look at Juan.
No, don't look at me.
No, everybody, I'm gonna put your screen on the main screen. Hi, Juan.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good.
It's so nice to see like a face to the voice. I feel like it's been what, like a few months since I've been teaching you, and I've never seen you with your camera on. So it's wonderful that you turned your camera on.
I'm usually very shy. The reason why I have the camera was by mistake because I'm logging from my phone because I think you guys noticed that as always I'm having connection problems.
Yeah,
So I'm
you
using
got dropped.
the phone's Hangout app.
Oh,
So it by
wow.
default shows the camera, so I had to.
You're like, I can't turn it off. Everybody has to see me. Well, I'm happy.
No,
I'm happy it's
I
like
know
that.
how to do it, but I wasn't going to do it because I wasn't with you guys. I'm very happy
okay.
to see you.
Oh, we're happy to see you too. And by the way, did you guys see the link that I posted? I posted a link on all my social media about 50 things that are Canadian. Did everybody read that?
I read.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you guys, so Juan, what was the most interesting thing for you that was Canadian?
51.
51? Which you, oh, you're so sweet. So, what about you, Hamid? What did you think was the most interesting thing that was Canadian?
Not one most interesting thing, a lot of most interesting related to chemistry.
Yes, exactly. So if you guys don't know, insulin? You guys know what insulin is? Insulin?
Yes, about the glucose.
Diabetes, yeah, diabetes. Okay? Diabetes is a condition. So insulin is how you treat diabetes. So insulin was discovered in Canada. And did you guys know that Superman was Canadian? Did you know
Yes.
that? Who knew that?
I learned from this article.
Yeah.
And also Miss World Girl is Canadian.
That's true. Me as well. So I posted the link in the chat for everybody who's interested. So this is a list of the 50 things that Canada has given us. So Superman and insulin are just two of them. There's a basketball. Who here likes basketball? Anybody?
I like
Me.
very much.
Yeah? Who said Mohammed? Mohammed, you like
Yes.
basketball? Yeah?
Yes, I like it so much.
Basketball was developed in Canada. Did you know that?
No, I know that from you now.
Yeah, now you know that basketball was developed in the 1800s in Canada. Okay? So for all you guys who are interested, I've posted the link right there. You guys can read the entire list. Okay? Alrighty. Oh, I got
I don't have that link.
Okay, I'm posting it here. Here,
Okay.
and then in Google Chat as well. Oh,
Same.
okay. There you go. Okay? Alrighty. So, let's just say hi to our people who have recently joined us. Ricardo. Ricardo, you made it. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm great. Nice to see you, Ricardo.
Teacher, I read about Terry Fox. He's a
Terry
running guy.
Fox. Oh, yeah,
I think,
okay.
yeah, nice history.
That's really good. What do you know about Terry Fox, Ricardo?
He had cancer and he ran
Ran.
all tried all kind of.
He ran all over Canada, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Terry Fox is considered to be a Canadian hero, okay? His one leg was amputated. Do you guys know what amputated means? Amputated?
He had a leg cut off.
Yes, exactly. So for example, if your arm is like, if you injure it and doctors cannot fix your arm, they have to cut it off. So when they cut your arm or your leg off, it's called being amputated. So Terry Fox was a Canadian hero, and his leg, one leg was amputated. He didn't have one leg. And then he got a prosthetic leg, so a leg made of like metal, and he ran all over Canada with it. So he's considered to be a Canadian hero. Okay? Oh, walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie is a good one. Exactly. Walkie-talkie is a good one. Douglas, I'm happy to see you made it. Welcome.
Thanks.
I saw your message. You're like, I'm gonna get home so I can attend this class.
Yes, I was on the bus to get to home, so I had to hurry up.
So that's wonderful. So I'm happy you made it. Amparo, are you reading the list?
I am reading now.
You are? What do you think? What do you think is interesting that you didn't know was Canadian?
Walkie-talkie, women bra.
Oh, Wonder Bra. Yeah, that's true. Women's Wonder Bra is Canadian as well. Exactly. So it's a really good list, and a lot of things are. I didn't know that they were Canadian as well till I read the list. For me, the most interesting thing was Imax. Who knows what Imax is? Imax. You guys heard? No, IMAX is a kind of cinema, is a kind of theater. Yeah, Douglas, do you know about it? Why don't you tell us?
Yes,
I know.
I don't know exactly, but here in Brazil we have Cinemark, IMAX, and other one I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's that kind. It's more. How can I say? It's better. The vision and the sound is very.
Visual.
It's better than the
visual.
Yes. It's better.
Exactly. IMAX is like when you go watch a movie and you have a theater, right? And you have a screen that you're watching the movie on, and IMAX screen is like 10 times bigger, and the sound is really, really intense. So if you watch movies like Superman or Batman in IMAX, it's like, wow, it's like you're blown away. Dolby Digital,
Batman,
yeah, that's the company that makes sound. Exactly.
Batman in IMAX,
so
it's really good.
It was, yeah, I saw Batman in IMAX as well, and I thought it was wonderful. So yeah, so you guys can read that list on your own if you're interested. All right? Yeah, Amparo, did you know? Do you know where I live? Where I live is where BlackBerry was invented. I live in Waterloo. I live in Waterloo, and that's where the BlackBerry was developed. So like the BlackBerry building, you can see it from my window where they made BlackBerry. I can like see it from my window. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do in this hour and the next hour is we're going to read more about these cool inventions and just a little bit about Canadian history. This class is for intermediate and above. So if you're a beginner level student, you might find that the pace of this class is a little too fast. And if there are any questions about anything that we talk about, any words that you don't know, you guys are more than welcome to stop me and ask me, and I will explain it again. Okay? So does everybody have the document with them? Mohammed, do you have the document with you?
No, yes, I have the document that is 50 great gifts.
No, not that one. So the one that Hamid just posted, if you open that one. Okay, the one that was just posted by Hamid. Okay?
Okay.
So
thanks, Hamid. Okay.
All right.
My duty.
Amparo, Juan is having internet issues. He's on his phone, so his internet's not that great, so we might hear noise and static from time to time. Okay? Don't hate Juan, okay, everybody? Don't hate him. He just has internet issues. Don't hate him, okay? All right. So everybody has the document with them, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'll share my screen, and you guys will.
Hina, can you start with my YouTube link?
Right. Yes. Okay. So guys, Hamid has a video that he wants to share with us. It's about Canada apparently. So everybody knows how to open the YouTube app, right? YouTube app. Yeah. Go on your YouTube app. Okay. Everybody needs to go on it, and then I'm going to play something. Okay. So is everybody in the YouTube app? Is everybody there?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So I'm going to play a video. If everybody could just stay muted. Don't click on anything, because if you pause the video, it will pause for everyone. All right? So I'm going to play it, and then we're going to watch it. Okay? So I'm playing it now.
Yeah, okay.
That was wonderful. What did you guys think? That was Canada's national anthem. It's called "O Canada." What did you guys think of it?
It is nice.
It's nice. And did you guys understand what the lyrics, what the words were? Did anybody understand those? Douglas, what did you think?
Yes, I actually, I'm sorry, but I actually had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
So that's okay.
But I've heard,
So the song,
but I've
you
heard
heard the music?
before. Yes,
Mhm.
before, and I think it's beautiful. It's short, but it says what I believe people, Canadian people, want to say to the world and think about their country.
Yeah, absolutely. And the anthem was in two languages. The anthem was in two languages because Canada has two official languages, French and English. Okay?
Yes.
So Hamid, thank you so much for sharing that with us. That was very nice. Okay? Alrighty. So let's get started. I'm going to open the document that we are reading. Alright? So Canada Day, July 1st, which is today. Alright? So this is an intermediate level Canada Day class, like I said. I think I was with my centralist. Okay, perfect. So let's go down. Reading about Canada Day. What do you guys call the your own Independence Day? So in your country, how do you say it? So in Canada, we call it Canada Day. Mine, what do you say in the United States?
Independence Day, 4th July.
Yeah. So in the United States, July 4th is Independence Day. What do you guys say it in your own countries? Amparo, how do you say it in your country?
Well, it's called Pichincha Battle because it was in the battle that we get independence.
Okay, all right. What about Turkey? How do you guys say it in Turkey?
I think Turkish Republic Foundation, maybe our Independence Day, and the date is 29th October.
29th October. Okay, so it's coming up. It's coming up as well. Douglas, how do you say the Independence Day of Brazil?
In Brazil, the Independence Day is on September 7th.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in 1822.
Ooh, someone knows his history. All right,
we call Proclamation Day, the day that the country has declared independence.
Oh, okay. All right, Proclamation Day. So see, it's different all over the world. Mostly, a lot of countries say National Day or Independence Day. Okay, so Ricardo's having internet issues. Sorry, Ricardo. I hope you can join back. Okay, all right. So let's get started. So let's do reading Canada Day. Mohammed, can I get you to read? Can I get you to read the first paragraph, please?
Yes. Okay. Canada Day is on July 1st and is often considered to be Canada's birthday. It commemorates the foundation of Nova Scotia.
Scotia.
Brunswick, Ontario, and Quebec in 1867. This is when Canada became a self-governing dominion. The British Parliament did not give up complete control over Canada until 1928. 82, sorry. Prior to the Canada Act, Canada Day was known as Dominion Day.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Mohammed. That was well read. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
So that's why a lot of people ask, why does Canada recognize the Queen? We recognize the Queen because the British Parliament, the British government, did not give control of Canada over to itself until very, very recently. So it's only been around 30 years. Okay? So all these words that you guys see in black, we're going to talk about those, and you guys are going to tell me what you think it means. Okay? What does it mean to commemorate? To commemorate, that's the word.
to celebrate.
No,
To celebrate? Sorry, Mohammed?
To commemorate, to be a country, to be a freedom country or a free country.
No, that's called gaining independence. But what Amparo said is more the close to the meaning. Commemorate means to remember and show respect for something in a ceremony. Okay, so for example, when we commemorate Canada Day, we are remembering when Canada gained independence, and we are showing respect to it. Okay, so every year, all countries, they commemorate their Independence Day. They remember it, and they celebrate it. Yeah, to memorize. To memorize is to remember something, Hamid. For example, when you are studying for an exam, you memorize something. It doesn't mean the same thing. Okay, commemorate means to remember and to celebrate and to respect. Okay, and what is federation? Federation. Who knows what federation is?
Like a union?
Yes, that's a very good way. Like a union, exactly. Okay, so on Canada Day, we commemorate, we remember, and celebrate the union of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Ontario, and Quebec. These were the first provinces of Canada. Okay, so these were the first provinces that came together and decided to form a country. Okay, so that is what we are celebrating when we celebrate July 1st. Okay, and this is when Canada became a self-governing, so they became independent, a dominion. What's a dominion? What's a dominion?
Country?
Okay. What else? It can mean country, but what kind of country? It's a very specific word.
Sovereignty.
Sorry, Akif?
Sovereignty.
Sovereignty. Do you guys know what the Commonwealth is? Commonwealth?
No, I was gonna to ask you about this.
Okay. Sovereignty. Okay, yeah.
Sovereignty.
Sovereignty. What is Commonwealth? What does Commonwealth mean? Who has heard that word before? Okay.
Like independence?
Commonwealth was the word for countries that were once under British rule. Okay? What were these countries? Which countries were under British rule? Can you guys name some?
Egypt.
Okay.
Australia, New Zealand, Jamaica, Canada.
Canada, exactly. So countries that were once under a British rule were called part of being part of the Commonwealth. Okay. So when countries became independent, when they became independent and they did not fall under the Commonwealth anymore, they became dominions. Okay. So dominion is a country that has gained freedom from the Commonwealth. So Canada was a country that was under British rule, and when it gained freedom, it became a dominion. You guys understand what Commonwealth is? Yeah, free and independent, exactly. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go on. Mine, can I get you to read our next paragraph?
Okay. Today, Canada is made up of 10 provinces and 3 territories. For west to east, the provinces are British Columbia and provinces are British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia.
Yeah. So it's like a sh sound, SH. Nova Scotia.
The territories are the Yukon and the Northwest Territories and Nunavut. Due to the cold climate and rugged climate And what is this?
Rugged terrain.
Rugged terrain up
Mhm.
north. The majority of Canadians live within 160 kilometers of the U.S. border.
Perfect. So much for that, Minute. So I don't know if you guys know this, but most of Canada's population lives on the Canadian and the US border because it's very cold. The further you go from the border, it gets very, very cold. So most of the people live close to the border. Okay? So these names, these are the 13 you can say territories that we have here. So 10 of the provinces are called provinces and 3 of them are called territories. So if you guys want to see what a map of Canada looks like, you can go down here. This is the map of Canada. Okay? So up here, this pink, and this purple, these are the 3 territories, and all these at the bottom that are next to the US are the provinces. Okay? This is where I live. Okay? So this is Ontario. This is Lake Ontario, and this next to the lake, that's where I live. Okay, that's where I am right now. Okay, so there you go. Now you guys know what a map of Canada looks like and what the territories are. What is a terrain? Terrain.
Land,
Yeah, what kind of land?
maybe drought land.
No, dry. We don't say drought land, we say dry land. Okay?
Dry land.
And a terrain is a geographical term, and it's basically used to describe any sort of land. Okay? So, for example, what do you guys think is a rocky terrain? Rocky terrain. Rocky terrain. What's a rocky terrain?
Many rocks.
A lot of rocks.
Yeah. Rocks?
Yes, with rocks.
Exactly. What's a mountainous terrain?
A rocky terrain.
Yeah, exactly.
Normally.
Yeah, a mountainous terrain or a rocky terrain, they can look very similar, okay? The thing is with mountainous terrain, you can have lots of trees and greenery as well, but with a rocky terrain, you usually don't have that much greenery, okay? So terrain is basically any kind of land, all right? So we don't just say, when we say land, we usually mean stuff like farmland, okay? But if you want to talk about land in a geographical, then we say terrain, okay? The Grand Canyon would be a rocky terrain. Perfect. All right? Okay. So let's go on to our next paragraph. Juan, since your microphone is working, why don't you talk to us? Can you read the next paragraph, please?
Okay. As the 2010 Olympics showed, Canadians are as patriotic
Mm-hmm.
as their American neighbors. On Canada Day, friends and families get together to celebrate their personal freedoms. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms states that Canadians have the right to choose their own religion and vote for their own leader. Canadians also have the freedom to express their own beliefs. On Canada Day, people wear red and white and wave the Canadian flag to celebrate these freedoms. Communities have barbecues and watch fireworks together. Oh, Canada is on throughout the day.
Perfect. Thank you, Juan. That was very well read. So what is patriotic?
The person who likes his or her countries.
Yes, somebody who loves their country and who supports their country, we call that person a patriot. Patriot. Okay? What kind of people are patriots? Who do you guys think? Soldiers, yeah, soldiers are patriots. Army men are patriots. People who love country to the point that they are willing to fight for it, to defend it. We call those people patriots, and the trait is called being patriotic. Okay, so a patriot is the person, is a noun. Patriotic is the adjective, the way a person feels about their country. Okay, how many of you are patriotic about your countries? Mine, are you patriotic about your country?
Yes.
Yes? You're like,
I
yes!
wish.
What did
Yeah.
you say? You wish?
Yeah, I wish. This is the complicated. Patriotic is the something serve the country, or just for emotional.
Oh, emotional.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then I am patriotic.
Yes. It doesn't mean that you have to live in your country. A lot of people, they move out of their countries, but they still go like, oh no, I live somewhere else, but I still belong to my country. For example, Mine, if you live in the United States, but you are proud of being Turkish, then you say, I support Turkey, I love my country, even though I don't live there, I still support it, and I still visit it or think about it fondly. So you are patriotic, okay?
Yes.
You
That
don't.
is what I want to say.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's an emotional attachment. You don't have to be a soldier or somebody in the army, or you don't have to be fighting for your country to be patriotic. It's more how you feel and what your emotional attachment is to your country. Okay? Amparo, are you patriotic?
Yes, I am not going to leave my country.
You're not gonna leave it. Okay, that's a good example. That's a good way of saying I'm patriotic. I don't want to leave my country. Okay, Juan, what about you?
Well, some years ago, I would tell you that I was very, very patriotic.
That you were very patriotic. Okay.
I'm still, I'm still, I'm still patriotic.
Mm-hmm.
However, my country is not like going well.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get a better opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I could think about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. Patriotism doesn't, I mean, if your country is bad economically and you want to, ensure your future and you leave, that doesn't really affect your patriotism, all right? Patriotic people are people who would never say anything bad about their country, okay? Patriotism, yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah, the thing is that if I would be in a position of power or anything related to the government, then I think I could contribute more to my country than just being a a good citizen, and promoting, well, giving for the country. Well, we all do it by working and taking care of our resources. However, as just a plain citizen, you can only do that for yourself and for the ones that you love.
Yes.
However, if I were in a position where I could do, or even if I had a big company where I could do, I don't know, create a park with the fundings of the company, then I think I could contribute more to the country.
Exactly. These are all patriotic feelings. Okay, so just the fact that you feel this way, it would mean that you are patriotic. Okay, and like I said, it doesn't mean that you have to be in the army or that you have to live in your country your whole life. Like Mine, she doesn't live in Turkey, but she still fondly thinks of it. So she's patriotic. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
And Hina, one question about my response. Using the word "were" in this case is correct. If I were to be.
Yes, that's conditional tense. Conditional.
Okay. Thanks.
When we talk about conditional, we don't say was. You wouldn't say if I was more patriotic. When you use conditional, it's always were. So you used it the correct way.
Okay, if I were to.
Just think of that song. You guys know that song by Beyonce, If I Were a Boy?
No.
Yes.
So that's a song by Beyonce, and it's a conditional. A conditional means something that is not true, but if it was true, okay? So when we use the conditional tense, we always say if I were. We don't say if I was. So Beyonce's song is If I Were a Boy. So if she was a boy, all right? So this is how you know that you're using the conditional tense. So you're using it the right way, Juan.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, because I always had that doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't the opportunity to ask.
That's okay. It's a good thing you cleared it up. Okay. All right. So let's see. So we are done. So this is just a couple of things in the paragraph of what we do in Canada. We have barbecues, we wave the flag, we have fireworks. So Canada does not have a defined religion. Do you know what those countries are called that do not have a defined religion? For example, Akif, what is the religion of your country?
My country religion is Muslim.
Muslim. Okay, so we say that Turkey is a Muslim country. It's an Islamic country. All right. Canada does not have a religion associated with it. It's a country where you can practice whatever religion you want. Agnostic. No, there's another word. A country that does not look up to any religion. What is that called?
I know it, but in Spanish.
Okay, that's called secular.
Secular, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
What is it in Spanish?
Confusion.
Yeah.
In Spanish is laico.
Like, yeah.
That's why he said like.
Yeah, secular is when a country does not have any religion associated with it. So Canada is a secular country. Okay. Do you think is Italy a secular country?
Yes, Italy is a secular country.
Okay.
Rome is different.
Okay, Rome is different. Yeah. What is Rome?
Rome is religion country, Catholic country.
Catholic, exactly. All right.
I want to correct one thing. Turkey is also secular country, not Islamic.
Really? Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay, let's talk about a country that is actually Islamic. Pakistan, for example. Pakistan is a Muslim country, right? Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country. I'm not too sure about Turkey, which is why I asked you guys.
Their government is monarchy. Turkey is secular country, secular government. That is the reason I call secular country.
Oh, okay. That's why I asked you guys, because I wasn't too sure. I wasn't too sure myself. Douglas, what about Brazil? Is Brazil secular?
Yes, Brazil is secular, but most of the population is Catholic.
It doesn't really matter what most of the population is. Usually countries that are not secular, not force, but the religion that they look up to, it's everywhere, you know? It's like it's their law is governed based on that religion. So go ahead, Juan.
Sorry. No, I think they include it in the constitution of the country.
Oh, for which one? For Brazil?
No, in general, when
yes.
to determine if officially if the country is secular or goes by a specific religion.
They put it in the constitution. All right. So Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, these are Muslim countries. Their laws are written based on the religion that they follow. Okay. So Canada is not a secular country. Canada is a secular country. It doesn't really follow any one religion. You are free to practice whatever religion you like. Amparo, what about your country?
Catholic.
Catholic? So it's not secular?
No. It's Catholic is the most of the people is, and even in the constitution, like I said, it's a religious country. Yeah.
It's a religious constitution. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, same here.
Mine, why don't you say what you're writing? Why don't you talk about it?
Secular and Islamic is two different things. Like Italy is very Catholic country. The major religion is Catholic. However, the country government is secular. In the same situation in our country, even though we have a, I am against our government. I hate them.
Okay.
And they try to convert in my country more Islamic than secular country. That is the reason maybe I shut up my mouth because I cannot talk too much.
Yeah. No, that's why we are seeing there's riots happening in Turkey. I think there are lots of people who feel the way that you feel, where it's a secular country, but the government is forcing them to become more Muslim. So that's why you are seeing so much uprise and so much rioting. All right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exactly like you're right. Secular and Islamic are not the same thing. All right? But thank you for that, Minute. Okay. So let's go on. So there you go. Now you guys know a new word, secular. Okay. Let's continue with the other paragraph. So Canada Day events take place across the country. Let's get Amparo. Can I get you to read that paragraph, please?
Sure. Canada Day events take place across the country, both in small towns and in capital cities. The most noteworthy celebrations take place in Ottawa. Ottawa is the capital of Canada and the home of Parliament Hill. The Prime Minister and the Governor-General attend the annual event, done with tens of thousands of Canadians. Canada's top talent entertains Canadians of all ages, from folk and hip-hop music to comedy and dancing. The lineup is as diverse as the people. One of the highlights is when the Snowbirds fly over the city. The acrobatic flying team is a well-known symbol of Canada.
Perfect. Thank you, Amparo. All right. So what is noteworthy? The most noteworthy celebration. What is noteworthy?
Important.
Yeah, important.
Notorious?
No, what is... Okay, notorious is a good word. What is notorious? Notorious. Who knows what that means?
Famous. Famous person.
Okay.
Something big.
So, okay, notorious is being famous for something bad.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. For example, gangsters. Okay. We say he is a notorious gangster. Okay. It doesn't mean that he's famous like a celebrity or like an athlete. Someone who is notorious, people know him or her for the wrong reasons. Okay. For example, she is a notorious liar. All right. Everybody knows her. She's famous, but she's famous for the wrong reason. She's famous because she's a liar. Okay? So when you call somebody or when you say something is notorious, it is famous, but it's not famous in a way that you would consider good. All right?
It's negative meaning.
Exactly. It has a negative connotation.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, notorious has a negative connotation with it. Okay? So for example, criminals are notorious. All right? Some famous criminals, a lot of people know them. They're famous, but they're not famous for doing good things. All right? Famous is something like a movie star is famous. Okay? Or somebody who does humanitarian work is popular. All right? Someone who's notorious would not be doing any of those things. Okay? So something that is noteworthy is something that is popular, something that is famous, something that a lot of people know about. It's not notorious. Okay? If you say notorious, it will have a very negative connotation associated with it. Okay? For those of you who didn't know, sorry, Hamid?
Can we say for noteworthy, notable?
No, notable, yeah, sure, you can say notable. Yeah, noteworthy and notable, you can use them interchangeably in some situations. Yeah, you can. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, Ottawa is the capital of Canada. Okay, and it is the home of Parliament Hill. Okay, Parliament Hill is where like a lot of historic and government heavy buildings are in Ottawa. Okay, the Prime Minister. So we have a Prime Minister. We don't have a president. Okay. What about the United States? What does the United States have?
President Obama.
Exactly. There's President Obama. Our president is Stephen Harper. Okay, our Prime Minister is Stephen Harper. He is the Prime Minister of Canada. Okay, and Governor General. Okay, that would be, what would be the Governor General in the United States? Mine? What's after President?
The Vice President.
Exactly. So we have a different system. We have a different political system in Canada than the United States. Canada has a president and a vice president. We have a prime minister and a governor general. Okay? So they attend an event in Ottawa with thousands of other Canadians, and a lot of Canada's top talent entertainers, they come. Not just Justin Bieber, everybody comes, okay? Not just him, all right? There's a very, very popular Canadian artist. I don't know if do you guys know who Bryan Adams is? Bryan Adams?
Of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
Minnie? You know who Bryan?
Yeah. Singer, the rock singer.
The rock singer, exactly. Juan, do you know about him?
Yes, I know it.
I'll give all my.
Yeah.
What he's famous.
Summer of '69.
I'll do anything.
I'll do anything for you. Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
ever really loved a woman? Yeah. What about you, Mohammed? What's your favorite Bryan Adams song?
I know her name, not listening to his songs, but I know her name. I know his name.
His. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a very popular Canadian singer. One of his most popular song is Summer of '69. Okay, so if you guys haven't heard of it, it's a really popular song. So he performs as well. Please forgive me. Yeah, exactly. Amparo, you know a lot of songs. Do you like
That
do you
song
like...
was the.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
No, go ahead, Juan.
You just came to. That song, the one I'll give. No, what is the correct name?
For
Please
which
forgive
one?
me.
Please forgive me. Yeah, please
There
forgive me.
was,
I know not what I do. Please
the soundtrack,
forgive me.
right? Which
Yeah, it
one
was
because I know it because of that famous movie.
Oh, Robin
that
Hood. Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Oh, everything I do it for you.
Yeah, I remember that the radio, it was a hit because, at least here in my country, because in every radio you heard it.
Exactly.
Please.
So, yeah. Please forgive me. I'm a really bad singer. I'm not gonna try. But yeah, the song that you're talking about is Everything I Do It For You. That was a movie, the Robin Hood movie, and the soundtrack is from that movie. So you guys should check it out. These are really, really good songs. Okay, and he's a very Celine Dion, Mine. Oh my God, we have a Titanic fan in the class. Mine, do you like Celine Dion?
I used to like her, but not now.
Why is Celine Dion famous? Who knows why she's famous?
You just tell.
Yeah, what did she sing?
Titanic. What is
Titanic?
it called?
Soundtrack.
Yeah. Soundtrack, yes.
Soundtrack. So a soundtrack is the music of a movie, all right? So any music that artists or singers, they play or sing for a movie, that is called a soundtrack, okay? So Celine Dion sang the soundtrack for Titanic. Yeah, that is absolutely true, Juan. I was one of them, so don't say anything.
No, I'm not mocking. I'm not. I just mocking is to tease.
Mocking, yes, mocking.
Yeah. No, it's just that I remember that all my. I was in high school.
Oh,
yeah,
so long ago.
It was long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
and all my female classmates.
Mm-hmm.
They when they commented in school.
Yeah.
So I went to the movies and and I remember that I went to watch it to see what was the fuss about the movie.
The hype.
The hype.
Yeah.
Hype.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure which one. And everyone in the theater was like.
It's true. It's absolutely true. Akif, have you seen Titanic? Akif, are you there?
Yes.
Have you watched the movie Titanic?
I don't understand.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Juan, you're right. A lot of women cried after watching that movie. Okay, so Celine Dion would be another Canadian artist. So we have folk and hip hop music. These are different genres of music. To comedy and dancing, the lineup. What is a lineup? Lineup. This is not. Just so you know, this is not the lineup, for example, when you go get food at McDonald's. This is not that. Okay? Douglas, what is a lineup?
In concert, for example, in concerts, the singer has a lineup to follow during the concert.
Mm-hmm. A lineup is basically the people who are going to be performing.
Oh.
Yeah. So, for example, you guys, do you have summer concerts where you live? Summer concerts? Yes. Yeah? So, you have a list of all the people who are going to be singing and performing, right? So, for example, in Canada, on Canada Day, the lineup is Justin Bieber, Bryan Adams, Celine Dion, okay? Carly Rae Jepsen. So a lineup is basically the people who are performing at a function or an event, all right? It's usually used for concerts, for big concerts where you have more than one singer or performer, okay? So in the summer in Toronto, we have a very popular music festival called Veld. Veld? And it's for a lot of techno music. So in July, the lineup is released. So in July, we find out who the artists are who are going to be singing at that concert. So that's called the lineup for the concert. Okay? This is not the same thing. Like, for example, when you get into a line at the bank, it's not the same thing. This is specific to concerts and performances. Okay?
Yes. Can we use for a football match or other sport events this word?
A lineup, you can use it, but you use it for like the athletes, exactly. So what's the team lineup? Who is playing in this game? You can use it, yes. Okay?
Okay.
So now you guys know a lineup. One of the highlights, so one of the big events is when the snowbirds are like planes, they're like jet planes. They fly over the city. The aerobatic. Okay, what is aerobatic? Who knows what aerobatic is? Okay.
Something belongs to weather.
Yeah,
Air.
Air, exactly. Aerobatic is basically a show in the air. Okay, so snowbirds are like little jet planes, and they perform a little show in the air to show all the people who are watching. So they fly in really interesting ways. They fly upside down, and the whole point is to entertain people. So anything that is for entertainment, what planes do in the sky, we say that is aerobatic. Aero means in the air, and it comes from the word acrobatic. Acrobatic means to move in specific ways. Right? So aerobatic is entertainment that jet planes do in the air. Okay? Let's finish off our last paragraph. Who has not read yet? Hamid, can I get you to read the last paragraph, please?
Okay. Throughout the years, historic moments have taken place on Canada Day. The St. Lawrence Seaway was flooded on Canada Day in 1958. The first color TV transmission was held on July 1st, 1966. On Canada Day is 1980, All Canada became the official national anthem. Prior to that, God Save the Queen was the official anthem. In 2011, Canadians were very excited to learn that newlyweds Duke William and Duchess Kate would make their first overseas trip to Ottawa's Canada Day Festival. Canada still shares the British monarchy. Monarchy. Though the role of the royal family is largely symbolic.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that, Hamid. So Canada still recognizes Britain as the head of state, but they are no longer ruled by it. Okay. So 2 years ago, we had the Prince William and what's her name, Duchess Kate. They came, and it was very, very exciting because I don't think a British monarchy has been here in a while. Okay. I hope I don't get dropped from my Hangout when I do that. Okay. So I'm going to end this class. Did you guys like it? What did you think? There's a lot of Canadian history. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yes, I
Yes.
enjoy it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna be teaching the next class as well, and we're going to continue this document. So now that we're done with the reading, there's going to be a vocabulary match. There's going to be fill in the blanks, and we're also going to learn some really interesting idioms. All right. So you guys, please join me for the next class, and I'll see you there. Okay.